Hey everyone, Valdestot here, long time no see. And as you already know, I've gone extreme part time on the gig work. But this video is not about gig work. It's literally about workers in every industry. But it does affect gig work to a certain extent, and here's why. I'm going to read something from an article that was just released yesterday. And the title is from Business Insider's, website. A veteran Taco Bell worker of 20 years says he quit because customers have gotten so unreasonable and hard to deal with. So, this worker was a Taco Bell manager, and he has been a restaurant worker for 26 years. So, he is leaving after 20 years of Taco Bell work for a non-food service job. He says customers have gotten more demanding and abusive since the pandemic started, and workers are also burnt out and pushed to their limits. After 20 years of working at Taco Bell, a worker told Insider that he's leaving because customers have gotten too difficult in the past year. The worker, whose employment was confirmed by Insider and who asked to remain anonymous for fears of impacting his future employment, whistleblowers, has been in the fast food industry for years, putting in 6 years at McDonald's before his 2-decade career at Taco Bell. So this guy is literally a professional fast food restaurant worker. Fast food is pretty much the only thing I've ever known, he told Insider. If customers hadn't become so unreasonable and angry, those Kevins and Karens and all those, I probably would have just kept doing what I was doing. I loved my job until COVID hit. The employee says that things have gotten especially bad since the COVID-19 pandemic began in early 2020. Customers have become more critical and angry towards workers in the service industry. And suddenly people think it's perfectly okay to be intolerant, demand things, and just be unreasonable, he said, to the point where his work is almost untenable. The shift in customers is in part thanks to the rapid advances in technology used by fast food chains like online ordering and people becoming accustomed to being at home and having everything delivered, the worker said. Sound familiar of what we've been saying all along? Okay? Many customers are starting to treat fast food as their personal catering service, the worker said, with extreme modifications to every item and no empathy or understanding for overwhelmed workers. Wow. So, understaffed stores and burnt out workers exacerbate these problems, the worker told Insider. He was a senior shift manager at the time he left, regularly working 60 hours a week, but all crew members were scheduled for at least 45 hours a week, he said. The effects of angry customers and overwork are evident in the restaurant. In the last 2 weeks, he has had 3 separate workers break down and need to leave during their shifts. And he also had his first panic attack in 27 years, he told Insider. That was when I realized it's time for me to get out. Fed up workers are leaving food service jobs across the country. A group of 5 workers, including a general manager, quit their Austin Chipotle jobs together earlier this month over endless digital orders. Chipotle, Taco Bell, and the broader restaurant industry have seen instances recently of workers walking out and quitting as a symptom of what's referred to as a quote-unquote labor shortage. Business owners say they're unable to find staff, and some even cite a lack of desire to work. But workers say they can demand better pay and benefits in the tight labor market. This mismatch has led to restaurants decreasing hours and closing dining rooms. For all you delivery drivers out there, that's the main reason. According to restaurant workers surveyed by Lightspeed, 62% said that customers are more demanding than ever. This fits with other data coming out of the industry, including a majority of restaurant workers reporting emotional abuse and disrespect from customers. Of restaurant operators, 72% agree that customer behavior has gotten worse over the past year. This is in line not just in the restaurant fast food industry, but of course in the gig app world as well, because these are the same customers that order from these restaurants that drivers have to deliver to. I mean, this is just a bad situation all around. I'm just giving you the information, and please feel free to comment about your own experiences in the comments below. Is the story right or is it wrong? Have you had more and more customers become really just demanding and just, are just less empathetic towards you all? I mean, in a way, lower tips or no tips is an indication of that because they could care less about drivers, right? But anyway, leave a comment, tell your experience, and share it with the world. So that's pretty much it, folks. Valdestott ending and signing off here. I just wanted to see how you all were doing, and if you want, leave that comment down below and help us understand the ordeals you're going through. Take care all and have a good day.